In this video, we will be talking about proof of work. We will cover everything from scratch and no prior knowledge will be required. Also, if you're just a toddler in the crypto world, this video is for you, so stay tuned. Let's start with a fundamental question. What is proof of work? Proof of work is one of the first crypto consensus mechanisms. The idea was first published in 1993 by Cynthia Dwork and Moni Naor, and was later applied by Satoshi Nakamoto in the Bitcoin paper in 2008. The term proof of work was first used by Marcus Jacobson and Ari Jules in 1999. Here, worldwide miners compete to be the first to solve a math puzzle. The winner updates the blockchain with the latest verified transactions and rewards the network with a predetermined amount of crypto, also known as a block reward. Bitcoin and Ethereum 1.0 were the first blockchains to successfully implement it, with good use cases. Major cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin, which use proof of work, are Litecoin, Monero, Zcash, Scicoin, Digibyte, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin Gold, and Dogecoin. Now it's time to understand the working of proof of work. Here we will take the example of Bitcoin. When Bitcoin transactions occur, they are grouped into a block to be mined. Bitcoin's proof of work algorithm then generates a hash for the block. Bitcoin uses the SHA-256 algorithm, which generates hashes with 64 characters. Miners then race to be the first to generate a target hash that's below the block hash. The winner gets to add the latest block of transactions to Bitcoin's blockchain. They also receive Bitcoin rewards in newly minted coins and transaction fees. The proof of work algorithm used by Bitcoin aims to add a new block every 10 minutes. To do that, it adjusts the difficulty of mining Bitcoin depending on how quickly miners are adding blocks. If mining is happening too quickly, the hash computations get harder. If it's going too slowly, they get easier. You can think of it as running on a racetrack that needs to be completed in constant time. Therefore, the faster you run, the longer the racetrack gets, and the slower you run, the shorter it gets, hence keeping the time needed to finish the track constantly. Many new consensus algorithms are coming up, but still, many cryptos are using proof of work due to their advantages. So now we will look at some pros of proof of work. The first advantage is healthy competition. Mining companies constantly seek out the most efficient ways to mine to lower their costs. Due to this, they are coming up with the cheapest and newer technology to create faster and more efficient chips for mining. Competition amongst chip makers can result in breakthroughs in computer hardware. The second advantage is security. The more computational power poured into securing Bitcoin, the more resources a potential attacker needs to attack Bitcoin and perform a 51% attack successfully. The third advantage is zero downtime. Bitcoin was launched in 2009 and has had an over 99.98% uptime. As of writing, there have only been 2 instances of downtime, once in August 2010 and another in March 2013. These incidents were solved by opt-in software updates, where network participants decided these updates were in the network's best interest. Now, let's take a look at problems associated with proof of work. Firstly, the major problem is high energy use. Bitcoin uses as much energy as all of Switzerland, and its energy use is increasing as more miners hunt for Bitcoins, though some of this is powered by renewable energy. But due to its high energy requirements, many people don't regard it as an eco-friendly method. The second problem is 51% attacks. If one mining entity can accumulate 51% of Bitcoin's mining hash rate, it can change the rules, double spending coins, and block the transactions. The third problem is mining centralization. Proof of work is all about creating a currency without one single entity in charge. But in practice, the system is somewhat centralized, with just 3 mining pools controlling almost 50% of Bitcoin's computational power. Some alternatives to proof of work are proof of stake, proof of history, proof of burn, proof of activity, proof of elapsed time, and proof of capacity. So now it's time to summarize what we have learned in this video. Proof of work is a consensus mechanism requiring network members to solve a mathematical puzzle. It is used widely in cryptocurrency mining for validating transactions and mining new tokens. There is no need for a trusted third party. It requires a tremendous amount of energy, which increases its computational power and is one of the significant criticisms of proof of work. That's all for this video. You can check out some articles related to the contents of this video in the description box. You can also support us by showing some love and subscribing to the channel. And for more benefits like a discount on the trading fees, you can visit our website, CoinCodeCap.com.